niggas like this with their skinny.
Put it back in.
See, I should have left it for
You had the Bible right there. Hey, we live?
All right, Kyle, we live. All right. All right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, this is GMS Baton Rouge, Louisiana, coming back at you as live, and as we always do, live count. Today's date is March 30th, 2024. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay. Once again, as always, we out here in season, out of season, preaching of imminent and utter destruction of Babylon the Great, downfall of the so-called white man's kingdom, Amalek, Esau, Edom, okay, and the uprising of the Lord's chosen, the remnant, okay, of the house of David, okay, 12 tribes of Yashal, hopefully elect. Without further ado, we're facing the east. I want to give all infinite honor and glory and praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harukapadas.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings and much salutations to the hopefully elect who continue to push his truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
One time with it. Hey, it's a double Shabbat. Okay, double Shabbat. Okay, the feast of unleavened bread ends tonight. Okay, it's still a Shabbat though. Still keep Shabbat from the last period. Okay, from one new moon to another. Okay, according to Isaiah 6 and 2 and 3. Okay, and the focus is always prophecy. Okay, the focus is always prophecy. So much going on in the world right now. Okay, and we try to touch in on everything. So for you brothers that's out there, just know we don't get it in this video. Okay, we'll touch on the next video. Lord willing. All right. Yeah. That's gonna be a thing too. Seeing the time of trouble that we're coming into, like on that movie New Jack City.
Yeah.
Nino was talking to them Italians, and they hung the phone up in his face, and immediately after that, he started hit where the guy was riding on the back of that motorbike like that, and he sprayed them Italian. They was out there eating. See, it's the time that we're coming into. Okay. All right. It's a lot of murders out here. The economy is on its way down. Gonna crash. Okay. They're going to implement a new CB, a new central bank digital currency in the next 12 to 24 months. All right? It's all over the news. So you can enjoy that cash while you have it. All right? Because it's finna be over with. It's finna enter a new era, a whole new digital system. Okay? Bring out what you got. Y'all brothers want to say anything?
You got it.
Okay,
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Yeah, who are the Lord's people? All right? 12 tribes of Yashal. We prove that in the book of James. Okay? Lord's only talking to the Israelites, but all nations. Okay, according to Isaiah 34th chapter, going to hear their judgment. But the Lord's people, the Israelites, okay, only. Go ahead.
It says, the words of prophecy.
Words of prophecy. Okay? And the words of prophecy brings what? Lamentations, mourning, woe, salvation, redemption. Okay? And so forth and so on. A glorious kingdom. All right? A glorious crown upon the middle of the Lord's head. All right? You can prove that also in secondary to that is. Secondary to 2 and 44, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's in secondary. Okay? It said many crowns, one taller than the rest.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Con. All right? I want to be perfect. All right? That's what we're aiming to get. All right? We're fighting a good fight like Apostle Paul did, okay, pushing these prophecies. So the Lord is gonna do things on the earth to make your people lives a living hell. He's gonna use a so-called white man to do it. Okay? And prophecy, like I said, brings lamentations, mourning, and woe for you 2/3. And that day is up on you. All right? Prophecy is hot right now. Okay, y'all brothers got something? All right. What you got real quick?
Con. Back in 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse.
You had the second chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 and 44.
Yeah, that's it.
The 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 44.
Yeah.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? Verse 45. He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal.
That's right, man. All right. That goes into the philosophies of this world, okay, and physically, okay, getting out of those old bodies and receiving new bodies. All right. This is the new covenant. Okay, that we're receiving right here. Okay, 144% of it. All right. Oh, you got something
to back that up?
Mm-hmm.
You say you put off the mortal and put on the immortal. All right, that happened when our great King came and gave us his glorious gospel. This is Isaiah 42 and 6. I, Yahweh, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles. And that light came. Who was that light? Yahweh shot. And he gave us this gospel. All right, and this is how we put on that immortal clothing with the gospel, to open up the blind eyes. All right, our eyes got open when what? We got this doctrine, right? To bring out the prisoners from the prison. All right, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So we're no longer what? Prisoners. We're now prisoners of hope. All right, and them that sat in darkness, which is more immortal. All right, we were mortals when we sat in darkness, out of the prison house. America is their prison house, and that's why he say, "Come out of her, my people." He said, "Come out of her philosophies, that mindset." And when you come out of that and live according to this doctrine, you put off the mortal clothing. Now we got on the immortal clothing. We thinking like the servants of Yahweh Shem Shah. 1 Corinthians 2nd chapter say, "Who have known the mind of Yahweh Shem Shah?" But we have the mind of Yahweh Shah.
I got you.
That makes us immortals, man. You got it, bro.
This is Ephesians chapter 4.
Go ahead, bro. No, go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
Hey, real quick. You can read it again, break it down, but I want to say this. Back in what you just read, I seen the brothers out there in Houston did a video on that. Okay? On what the brother just read. All right? And not bringing that old man into this ministry. That was the title of the video. Not bringing the old man in this ministry. All right? That's leaving the world behind. Okay? Spiritually. All right? You can get it again and break it down, bro.
This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man. All right? That's the way you was thinking. The action that you was, how you was conducting yourself when you was of the world.
Yes,
okay,
bro.
so you have to put off those things, and you have to what it says, what ye a matter of conversation or ye ought to be in. All right, a holy conversation, which is talking about what these scriptures. All right, because the scripture teach you how to what conduct yourself, how to think, how to move, the way to act. Okay, how to dwell amongst brothers. Okay, and it also teach you how to dwell amongst when you're in the world when you're not around your brothers. It says, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust. All right. So in lust, okay, when you're lusting after certain things that you are not to be lusting after, like lusting after another man's woman. Okay, lusting after money. Okay, so you have to what? You have to put away those things and start lusting what? After this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It says 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Okay, so your mind has to be changed. Okay, your thinking capacity, your thoughts. Okay, it says verse 24, and that ye put on the new man. Okay, which is what? Having this knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Everything he's saying is mental.
Yes.
The war is where? In your mind.
Uh-huh.
Everything he's talking about is how you think. So the Lord ain't worrying about giving us a standing ornament with weapons. The Lord is only worrying about how we think.
Yeah, the Lord not worried about giving you reparations.
No.
Niggas want reparations. I seen that was who the nigga do the podcast with Cameron.
Mace.
Yeah, Mace.
Mace.
He said that shit when he seen it was one event that just happened
P.
last
Diddy.
week or whatever. Huh?
He seen P. Diddy getting caught up, and he was saying this reparations for all
That's
the
what it was.
bullshit
Yeah,
he
one
went
event that
through.
happened. That's what it was too. The water, bro. All right. And he said, look, we need now he's screaming for reparations. No, the word reparation means what? To repair. See, he's in that Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
He wants a handout now.
That's right.
He's tired of his people getting beat down.
That's right.
Okay, so now he's looking for something to get rewarded from. This is your reward right here. Brother just read it.
Yeah, and they food it to repair.
Yes.
That's what the word, that's the root word of reparations. So what we're doing has nothing to do with the enemy or what the enemy did to us. We're repairing our relationship with the one that discontinued us from our inheritance.
Yeah.
You see, and he's only going to deal with us according to our thought process. All right. You got it, brother. You were smoking over there.
Yeah.
You was smoking gun over there.
No, that was beautiful.
Back in Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. All right. So, hey, we come with what the Lord said He's going to give us pastor according to His own heart. All right. That's going to what?
Who those pastors are?
Hey, the apostles and elders, a great millstone on down to the least. Okay. Well, hopefully we are put that righteous number.
Yes.
So the Lord is giving what He's giving us this knowledge, this rivers of living water, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding to apply to our everyday life. All right.
Because what does actual water do?
It refreshes.
It refreshes. It cleanses you.
Quenches you.
It gives you life.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. It's something that's always said that even upon sunrise, before you do anything. Matter of fact, get mine out the car for me.
Drink some H2O.
Drink you some H2O.
Right
We gave it to you.
No,
Before you go to sleep too.
I know what I'm talking about. Hey, the one we got to stove. Drink something before you get up.
Yeah. 30 minutes.
Before sunrise.
30 minutes prior.
Yes.
Aid in digestion.
And before you go to bed.
That's me.
And then it helps.
Hey.
Look, and then it helps the gut.
Aid in digestion.
Yeah, eat and digestion to help you go to the bathroom.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bag you up real fast. Talking about that clean water. All right. This is John 15:3. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. See, so this you got it if you want it.
Because hey, why this word, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding? Once you receive it, all right, you swallow up and drink it down. It cleanses you. It cleanses your thinking process. Okay, it cleanses you or the way you deal with controversy.
Flush you out.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flush out. That colon.
Yeah.
Literally, this word cleanses. It make you from being how I was sitting on the fucking sofa. This brother say, man, you like an old man, you gonna end up dead. I get your ass out there and get active. That's not you. You can't be out here teaching and talking about you're a wise man, but you're not taking care of your body. So this word is what make us think like that and do what? Clean up every part of our life, man. What you call that stinking? That stinking thinking.
Yeah.
That's right.
You don't want to be that guy on house party. When Clay came to that bathroom, man. Hey,
Man, one of y'all is living foul.
You don't want to be nobody living foul, man. Okay? You want to be that vessel that the Lord uses to bring forth much fruit. And matter of fact, it says it in that same chapter. In Jeremiah 15 chapter from the top. I like that Jeremiah 15. John 15. Matter of fact, read it real quick, guys. You can break it down, brother.
Start from the top?
Yeah, start from the top. Read it for tonight.
John 15:1. I am the true vine.
That's your house shot right there. Okay, go ahead.
My Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
Yep.
And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it,
Yes.
and he may bring forth more fruit.
Right.
Cleans you up,
Man.
fix you, yes,
Fine, okay? It alkalizes the body.
Purges it.
Okay? The way you bring forth much fruit.
Yeah.
So that way your brothers who on behind the camera, Lord willing, the elder open the doors back up. Y'all can get back on this side over here and want to bring forth more fruit. You have 4 more other brothers.
And you got when you read things like that, you got to understand husbandry. All right, and husbandry is when you tend to the vineyard,
Yes.
you tend to gardens. And I learned this from my mother. When you have a rose bed, when you pluck off clip up the buds and make more growth.
Yeah.
So you got to purge.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to, and then he say, let me read it again. When you understand what he's saying, when you understand
Parables.
yes, you make you understand what he's saying more when you understand the parable, like the brother say. Yes.
Yeah.
He say, every branch in me that beareth not fruit away, bear not fruit, he taketh away. I mean, he'll kill you. All right. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges you. All right. And purging, when you have let's say you got a grapevine growing or a rose vine growing, a rose plant growing, when you purge it and pluck it, it makes room for more growth.
Yeah,
So that's what the Lord do us.
You up, you take
All right.
up the weeds and you know, from around it.
Yeah. No, you got and on that plant you have to pluck it off and more grow it. That's what the Lord do with us. So when you understand the similitude, you be like, oh, I get it. All right, because I understood from when my mama used to do this shit. So I'm like, that's what the Lord doing with us. He cut off that old man. He cut off the bullshit. And then what happened? Wisdom make you start growing in every which way, man. All right. You had more on what you was going into?
You feel that?
I guess yeah, just went back to 3.
All right. You finish all the way down to it?
Yeah, I finished all the way down.
Okay, that's fine. You got
back in Ephesians 4:25, it says, "Wherefore putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor." Okay, so we got to put away those thoughts, all right? Because you got men that's out here that's speaking blasphemy against the scriptures, all right? Speaking a lying tongue, always saying that saying a different name to the Heavenly Father and His Son, okay? Telling you that the MOTB is something else. You got to put away that, all right? So, because they're what? Your neighbor is talking about what? It's talking about another Israelite man, okay? It says...
Let me back you up. That spirit, because I told him about it last night. Oh, I want to bring this out. It's 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. But there were also false prophets among the people, even as there will be false teachers among you, who will secretly bring in destructive heresies, even denying the Lord who bought them, and bring on themselves swift destruction.
Right, and that's the times we're living in. We're living in the last days where it says, well, in the last days, that's men is going to arise and what? Roughly paraphrasing, seeking after their own lust, okay? Deceiving the people, all right? Get that Ezekiel 13 chapter. That goes hand in hand right out.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah.
Baba Kashab. You can go down to 2.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get all that.
We get all that. Yeah.
Ezekiel 13 chapter. That go right in hand in hand, which just brought out, brother. All right, so we in that time where you got men, all right, that's seeking after their own lust, deceiving the people. All right, look at what, trying to get that money back, which is lust of the world. Okay.
Ezekiel 13 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say, thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts,
out of their own minds. All right, just making shit up. Okay. You know, freestyle. All right.
Some of these guys literally get the Bible and just get the freestyle as they go, make it up as they go. You got it, bro.
Right. All right. So this happened in the ancient times, right? Okay. So now you see that the same thing that happened before time is happening again, because things written before time were written for our learning. The Lord was warning of these things. Okay, that they had Israelites that knew they were Israelites that was going to come in, what? Seeking to deceive the mass of the people over the lust of the world. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Hear ye the word of the Lord, written in caps Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord power. Woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing.
Say, hey, look, I got this. The Lord told me this. Thus saith the Lord. I had a dream. And they just making it up. It never happened. Okay, they're doing this because why? Because they're deceiving the mass of the people to fill their own belly, okay? To get that purse, that money bag, to live good in the society.
They're also doing it according to election.
Mm-hmm.
All right? It was foretold in the scriptures that these men would arise in the final hour. Grievous. Paul said that in Acts 2. He said, "When I'm afraid for you, because when I leave, you're going to have wolves that come in and not sparing the flock." So they're part of prophecy.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right? They're necessary evils. You got it, brother.
Got some more on that thing?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I got a precept for it, too.
All right. It says, verse 3, Thus saith the Lord power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Right, because you see the time we're living in, okay? When we go into that desert fox, they go into the desert, they look for their prey, okay? All right, and then
they do a diligent search.
Yeah, and they do a diligent search to see, okay? So that's likened into the false prophet. They do a diligent search to see who they can deceive, okay? They're not trying to go in there, close up the breaches like, look, it got a breach over here. Look, this is the truth. No, they got that gap open. They leave that breach open, and they see, okay, They don't understand. They don't know, but they'll believe this. Go ahead, brother.
It say neither made up the hedge. That word hedge out for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. Okay, and that hedge is what? The protection.
Yep.
Okay, you've not warned them of the enemy trouble that's upon them. With Jacob's trouble, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, we already passed that time. That was 70 AD or something like that. You haven't warned them with that the enemy is brewing. Okay, you're not teaching them beginning with the name of the Lord.
Right.
It's a certain camp that doesn't do that.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't gonna say the name. You know where they are.
Yes.
Okay, they're not doing that to begin with.
Say that name.
Okay, IUIC, you're not doing that. I'm about to expose one. IUIC, you're not doing that. You're not building the name, the foundation with the hedge. Okay, in order to be on the football field, you have to have what? Your helmet on,
The correct
the
pads
goggles
on.
on, the pads on,
PPE.
the whole protection, the PPE.
The PPE.
It tells you that in the scriptures about having that the breastplate of armor, the shield of faith, the helmet.
You building with untempered mortar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, you're going out there. Look, it's just play with no. Like sometimes, like the guy, like the brother right here, like they be out there throwing the ball before the game kicks off. Just the bottom part on, and just no shoulder pad, just a cut off shirt on. That's how they going out there to fight. That's a church like IUIC. But GMS is built up on what? A foundation. We have that hedge, okay, the protection. So when the day of the Lord does come, okay, we're doing the work. We did everything that was required of us to do. So we hope to be protected.
Quick precept.
Right? Hope to be protected.
Quick precept.
Yes.
Malachi 2:2. If you are not here, and if you are not led to heart to give glory unto my name,
Yes.
saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you. IUIC is cursed because they're not giving glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're in the last days where what the Lord is what he's doing, making you put respect on his name.
Yes.
All right, and he's raised up his servants to do what? Come out here and prophesy in what? His name. Okay? But he say, if you not give glory to my name, saith Yahweh of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Yeah, I have cursed them already because you did not lay it to heart, and they're not laying it to heart. So if you get under IUIC, you're cursed. All right? They don't have the doctrine what it takes for you to get delivered, all right, out of America. So you will die. It don't matter if they're telling you 60 or 70 or 80% things that's right. The foundation is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So what's the first thing Moses asked Yahweh? What's your name? What's your name?
Should I tell them
What that scripture say, brother? He say, you cursed already. You're dead already.
Dead already.
Dead already. That was when that movie too. Birth of a Nation.
They're abusing their privilege.
There was a curse from the beginning. Okay? Because in order for them to continue on speaking that same old lie, that means what? They was already cursed from the beginning. They was dead already. Bring that out, brother.
Isaiah Salaki, Ezekiel 13 and verse 6. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord said, and the Lord have not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word.
Right.
Have ye not seen a vain vision? And have ye not spoken a lying divination? Whereas ye say, the Lord said, I'll bet I have not spoken.
Right. That's what they're doing. They're coming out here telling you, hey, thus saith the Lord. All right. Okay, how you saying thus saith the Lord when you calling on the wrong name? Or how you saying thus saith the Lord when the Lord haven't sent you? Okay, the Lord said he's going to send you back according to his own heart. It's going to speak the same thing, okay, and teach what was taught and speak the 100% doctrine.
One.
Okay?
Well, that goes back to what you brought out earlier. It said, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
That's right.
Why these other camps not speaking the words of prophecy right now?
Because they don't got the right doctrine.
You got Edomites speaking prophecy right now.
They going out their own belly.
But the Bible speaks about the children of this world being wiser than the children of the light.
Yeah.
So either you done sold out, or the Lord done closed your eyes as a whole, according to what it is, Isaiah 29:10, if I'm not mistaken. Okay?
Our gospel
let me read the
be
rest of that out. Yeah,
When you
the
get
next
down,
verse.
when you get down to verse 10, go in there.
All right. Ezekiel 13 and 8. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore, behold, I am against you, saith the Lord God. And mine hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity, and that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people.
Right.
Neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel.
Right. Because what that's going into, okay? It's not saying that the
The
Lord
writing in
hand
the house of Israel is the book of life, man.
kind, but let me get that other part first. Where it says the Lord hand is going to be was with thee or against thee, it says?
Yeah.
It's not talking about the Lord going to be with him. That means the Lord is going to what? He's going to be against you, okay?
Yeah.
And then when it goes into what the brother just brought out, that's talking about the congregation of Israel, okay? That goes into all the works that you put in, okay? Oh, your works is not going to be written, all right? But the prophets, that's out here speaking 100% truth. We're the ones going to be, the story's going to be written about the ones that's out here on the highways and byways that teaching this 100% truth. All right, stories we're going to tell our children about the captivity we was in over here in America. All right, but the men that's out here with the false teaching, you're not going to be remembered. You're not going to be talked about. You're not going to be written in that book of life. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, you're going to take that chip. That's what it's leading to. Okay? You taking that chip. You ain't warned the people that, look, this is what this is. This is what this is. And when this thing fully hits, okay, well, you have a choice to make, whether to take it or not. You have multiple men and women leaving these other Israelite camps and coming over here to Great Millstone.
Blood gonna be on
the Lord gonna reveal who the true prophets are through actions, through works in the earth.
Through prophecies coming to pass.
Yes, he gonna make it be known.
It's for you, Kanai. It's Ezekiel 33:13. When I shall say to the righteous that he shall surely live, if he trust to his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all of his righteousness shall not be remembered.
Right. And that's what's gonna happen. All right. So you gotta what? You gotta trust in his word, trust in the Lord. All right. Don't trust in your own vain thoughts and your own belly. All right. Lean on Yahweh Shah. All right. Go ahead, brother.
But for his iniquity that he have committed, he shall die for it.
You're gonna die for it. All right. You out here deceiving the people, telling them, hey, the C-hip ain't the RFID. Okay. Tell them, hey, the name of the Lord is not this, it's this. Changing up the name, changing up the doctrine. Okay. It's better other things that you see men out here doing. But the Lord say what? Hey, hold fast to that. All right, and you're gonna find out at the end who's telling the truth.
Yeah, because judgment will start at the house of Yasharala, and the reason it's gonna start at his church is because that's where the Lord's eyes are. All right?
Yeah.
The Lord's eyes are upon the men in his sanctuary, in his temple. All right? The 2/3 are already condemned. What it say about a woman that lived in pleasure? She's dead already. She's dead while she's living. So the Lord's eyes is in the people that's holding these scriptures.
Feeding the sheep.
Yes, and he want to see what kind of householder you're being. So if you teaching something you ought not, when it's time for him to judge, he's going to judge the men in his house first. All right. So that's why this is the most dangerous job on the planet Earth, because it say, don't worry about falling in the hands of men, but worry about falling in the hands of him that can kill a body and put the soul in hell. This is the world's most dangerous job, not underwater welding. They say that's the world's most dangerous job. The life expectancy, is
very low.
Very low. No, this is the world's most dangerous job. You got it, brother. The Lord will rip your soul into fucking pieces. The Lord will have you living and begging for death.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's worse to be tormented while you still have your eyes open.
Yes, brother.
Just a quick sudden death.
Christopher Reeves.
The Lord can do that. It's Luke 6:46. But why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whoever comes to me and hear my sayings and does them, I will show you whom he is like. Verse 48. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently against that house.
And that's what happens when you're not on a solid foundation. Yahweh Shai is the chief cornerstone. What we do, we build off of what he taught us. All right, so if the wind build vehemently on us, somebody come say, hey man, I got a money purse for you, $150 million. And to not say Yahweh Shai no more. Guess what? That's a strong wind, ain't it? That's some strong wine and temptation, right? Guess what? When you're on that solid foundation, you're gonna tell them go fuck yourself.
Straight up.
Bring it out, brother. You ain't what Peter told that was Elimius the source of one of them. He said, may you and your money be cursed. Bring it out, brother.
Yeah. Let me get that word.
Can't buy this.
Real quick. See what it says. Right. God. All right. Clear. Right.
And when they say the winds beat it vehemently, hey man, look.
Prosperoso. God. It says, God, to break against, break by dashing against, to tear towards, to burst upon, a tempest or a flood. Go ahead, that's all they got on it.
No, but brother, that's on point.
Yeah.
Let me get that in Revelation 12. What's that flood? Lies. You see what I'm saying? And what is Satan? He's a deceiver. Like he's a deceiver, but it say the Lord say he's like as a warring lion,
Right.
seeking who he may devour. And a warring lion, what comes at you vehemently, right?
Rough.
Yeah. It comes
Charging at you, fierce.
Hey, with brute force. That's how much more. That's how American philosophy, Westernization, Hellenization plagues your mind. It keeps coming. That
It never
bitch in the
stops.
red dress, it never stops. It never stops. That's why you gotta have on the weapons of war.
Yeah, take that thing off.
Action is off now.
Is it off now, Elton?
Yeah, it's gone. I see it.
God, the water.
The water.
All right, shut him.
You shouldn't do that. You need to tighten up, brother. Hey, but like we were saying, that wind beating vehemently is these seducing spirits is coming to plague your mind to get you off of this doctrine. All right, when you come in, you run well like the foolish Galatians, and then somebody came to the Galatians and did what? Whispered in their ear. Hey, you gotta the law. You gotta be saved by the law. All right, and guess what? They got carried away. Yes. All right, so keep reading it. There's more.
Luke 6:40. You had the flood. You got the flood on it.
I was going to get it. You're right. I get it.
I go right into it.
Go right into it. All right, this Revelation 12 and bear with me.
I think it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Toward the end. Let's see. I got it. 15.
I read it.
All right.
This is Revelation 12 and 15.
Start at 14.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 14. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle.
That woman is Israel. Bring it up. And the Lord took her throughout the 4 winds, preferably here to the land of Shinar. Because when you go to Zechariah the 5th chapter, it say it had the winds of the start, and they took her to the land of Shinar, which is what? Chief city in Babylon, to build to build a house. Bring it out.
That she might fly into the wilderness.
Come on. And America is their wilderness. Yes. Bring it out.
Into her place.
That's it.
That's
where
America.
And that place that tells you that what did verse that place is in verse 6. Okay? She had prepared a place. The place is over here in America. All right? Go ahead.
Where she is nourished for a time and time.
Come on. And the so-called white man nourishes over here. And really, the elect really got nourished over here with this doctrine. Okay? Bring it out.
Hey, and ultimately that goes back to when the Israelites were cast out, during Titus and Vespasian. Yeah. Under the Roman Empire. Okay, for historical references. Okay, it's back then, but it's right now today. Go ahead.
And it reads back in Revelation 12.
That's Jake listening to heavy metal, boy. This place corrupted, man. Jake never listened to heavy metal. That's Jake listening to this shit. Come on, bro. That's why we gotta get the fuck out of it. Jake never listened to that heavy metal.
I never heard Jake.
This place is corruption. Let's go.
Back in Revelation chapter 12 and verse 14, finish it off. And half a time from the face of the serpent.
Come on.
Verse 15. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
That's that same wind that blew vehemently on the house. All right? That water, that flood, man, don't these lies and philosophies just keep coming at you?
They don't stop.
YOLO.
Yeah,
I used to be I try everything once.
We're equal.
I used to be in my mind, I try everything once but crack and homosexual shit when I was in the world. You know, I try to. Yes, Peter, I try this. What? That's a worldly satanic philosophy. You see what I'm saying? And it bombards you. And you know who Esau is so strategic as a war tactician. He starts on the youth. He puts it on you when you're youth, when you don't have that many defenses and that many much experience. Yeah. And by the time you get older, you're corrupted. You're totally corrupted, and now you're a monster. Yeah. Okay, but that flood and that wind that vehemently is lies, and one of the strongest ones is modern day Christianity. Hell of a drug. Yep. Hell of a wind.
And that's why also too. The flip side of it is going to be physical, because if that house is not built up strong, and these problems begin to come to pass, you haven't warned the people of the imminent destruction, persecution. Isaiah 59 and 59 and 19, the enemy coming in like a flood. You haven't warned that this man is about to come. It's coming for us. Okay, you're not going to be protected. He's going to get physical. The roundup is coming. Yeah. Okay, the roundup being thrown inside of these fun camps. Okay, inside of these fun camps. Okay. And you through. You're gonna be thrust through.
And that's why that solid foundation gotta be full of faith, because you could don't go off on a doctrine, but do you have faith to get ready to go to a guillotine and be like, do your worst? All right, are you ready to go to a fun camp and get tortured like the 7 brothers in the book of Maccabees?
Flood of guillotine.
Yeah. That's that wind too. That wind gonna get physical.
Yes, brother.
Right now it's just the Esau bombarding your mind with his medical industrial complex, his educational industrial complex, his Western philosophies is just bombarding. When that don't work, he's gonna get physical. Now we're on the next level of war. Oh, you're not thinking like us. Oh, you don't have this digital currency. All right, bring him to a fun camp. Yeah. Let's see if we can get him to renounce Yahweh. All right, let's see. It said that in is that Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. He say he's the son of the Most High. Is that what I'm talking about?
I think that's
yeah. Well, let's put him to the test. They say they're immortals on the movie 300. They say they're immortals. Let's put them to the test, and he's gonna do it, man. So you got to be on that solid foundation.
That's why I say he gonna come down with great wrath, because he know that he have a short time. Yeah.
Matter of fact, get that word Greek.
The brother bring it out. He say, "If thy strength is small."
Yeah. And ultimately, like one of our favorite guys here, economic forecaster named Gerald Salente, speaking about the mass of the people. He said when people lose it, they lose it. Yeah. I mean, when they lose everything, they're gonna lose their fucking minds, and they're capable of doing anything. So when this is not working, like the brother was saying, when Esau loses, see his kingdom is slipping away from him, he loses it, he's gonna lose it.
Yeah. Hey, to bag up Jared Salente, I keep telling y'all, look at that movie, The Fall. We looked at it when we was in the world,
The Fall,
and it was just a movie. It was entertaining. No, listen to the shit they were saying in that movie. What he just said.
The Mist.
It was The Mist.
The Mist.
The Mist. That's the
and
name
they was talking.
Hey, he was talking some spiritual
shit up in there.
He said what he just said. He said, "Look, as long as the machines are running and everything's running,
operating.
He said they're operating. Everybody's okay."
Yeah.
He said, "But when everything's broke, he said humans are bad. He said humans would do anything malicious to survive." And I was like, okay, that's scriptural. Right. Because of what you go to 2 Ezra 15, for lack of bread, what? Men are gonna spoil one another.
Yes.
All right. Look at that movie, y'all. They had a
movie. What is it called? The Mist.
The lost tribes of the house of Israel.
Yep. I seen that part. I seen that
only part I remember.
Look at it from a spiritual perspective. Good fucking movie.
Revelation 12:12.
Yeah, I seen that.
It says, "Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he have but a short time." We want to emphasize that word "great," okay? Because all throughout the Bible, it speaks about the day of the Lord being great. Yeah. Okay. It speaks about the insurrection and the persecution that comes on the men of the Lord is going to be great. That's in the Apocrypha.
Before you read that word "great," I want to bag it up with another great. I only got Apocrypha. Salaki. All right, this is 2 Ezra 16.
You got it.
And 17.
You got a cup right there.
Right here.
Get us a cup.
Right here, brother.
All right, Second Ezra 16 and 17. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. So the Lord, and great is adjective, right? Okay. The beginning of wars, and it's gonna be a great war, the war of wars. The power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, and it's going to be great evils.
Yes.
What shall I do when these evils shall come? And this is the answer. We need to do. The Lord said, "I give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven," so we know how to prepare for it. Now get that word "great," because the Lord said, "Great death, great evil."
So it's going to be action. So through these signs in the heavens, yes, this is an action-packed movie. Okay, thriller, full of a thriller.
The real thriller.
Thriller Mill ain't got nothing.
And horror. It's a horror flick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into
super horror.
Going like you used to have Blockbuster over there on Plank Road.
Yeah,
you know,
Greenwell.
Greenwell. Right there on Plank Road.
Green. Oh, that's Plank.
What that is right there? Bookstore right there. And that bookstore right there about Puffin McDonald.
South Valley.
South Valley.
It used to be a Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
You had a Blockbuster right there. And you used to go in there, and they got all categories in there.
I used to love that.
Even up there in Bacon, used to have the thing called La Video in the corner back in there.
They had the Blockbuster up there
that was
too.
on
I
top.
don't know
They
what
had
you
one in
talking about.
Sherwood too.
Gotta be
Oh, Greenwell too.
Gotta be Baton Rouge to know that. Hey, but
Right next to Winn-Dixie.
yeah, that's it. In Blockbuster, you had what? You had action. You had suspense.
Thriller.
You had horror. Drama.
Hey, it's gonna be sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Hey, that's
Everything. That's gonna be all the categories.
all these categories is gonna be. It's the last day.
All inclusive.
It's the last
You see them
day.
chairs? That's sci-fi.
That's sci-fi for real.
Vacation.
Leviathan is
Five
sci-fi.
sci-fi.
Oh, God.
Joe,
And horror goes into. You remember when you read Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 18?
Oh, the
you
darkness
see
fall.
apparitions,
The ghosts,
the dark
boogeyman,
fall. Hey, brother. Hey.
the animals, the new created creatures.
And the only way you can
seeing
get through
smoke
those-
growing out of their nose.
And the only way you can get through that is having wisdom to stabilize it. You got it, bro.
Those 4 wins. 4 wins that we brought out yesterday. Of course, Revelation 7th chapter, Jeremiah 15th chapter. The Lord says, set over 4 kinds.
Like that.
Teach the dog to tear, teach the wild beast, the famine to the famine, sword to the sword,
Yes.
death to death,
Yes.
captivity to the captivity. All those are incorporated in the movie. Okay? Drama, suspense, sci-fi, action-packed movie.
Hey, you come back. Come on. Yeah. It's not actually a religion, all right? Yeah, it's spiritual. It's about a nationality. You believe in the Bible? Huh? More or less. All right. Well, this might not be for you. This ain't for you. All right, yeah. You have a nice day.
Baba Kashah, can I make a point?
Yeah.
The scripture says because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So in order for him to know, that means he know the prophecies. All right, that means he know the true men of the Lord, because it says he knoweth that he have a short time.
And how he know he had but a short time? Because once the prophet stepped on the scene, that's when he knew he had but a short time. Because you see the prophets out here teaching the truth and bringing down the strongholds and those lies. All right, because in every captivity, like every time a kingdom went down, who stepped on the scene? The prophets.
Yep.
Okay,
Right
so
before it went down.
That's how Esau know. When he seen the men of the Lord, like, oh, how they found out, how they knew who they are. He know that the spirit of the Lord moving on the planet Earth is about to take his kingdom down.
God.
But you can prove that in the Bible says prove all things. So what the brother just said, he was like, you might have a scoffer come up and like, well, how do we know this? We can prove that according to Revelation 11 chapter. Okay, from the top all the way down. The Bible says what? Great fear fell upon them that seen them. Them niggas done figured it out. They own to us. Which ties into the wicked being revealed.
Yes.
Once he's been revealed and the world has figured out who he is, beginning with us.
It's over for him.
Nah, we need his name and address. And I told him brother that last night.
That's why the doomsday clock is ticking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Which we don't need a fucking doom. Which that's on
That's
that time.
prophets
They
do.
know it.
Spiritually speaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spiritually, we know.
We the prophets do.
Yeah. Like brother had showed last night, Russia's moving militants into the Red Sea. That's the end of days right there.
That's the inside.
But it all began with the Israelites coming back to their true nationality.
You gotta understand, this man got telescope. come. Salaki.
Okay. Oh, we're great.
No, let me read it again. You
Go
can
ahead.
get Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. For the devil has come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And we want to emphasize that word great once again. You was through with that great you had?
I was through it.
Go ahead.
This word great.
Strong's G 3173. Megas.
Magus. And it reads, it says, use.
Magnus, that's where you get the word magnum from.
Yeah, magnum.
Magnitude.
Magnified.
Magnified.
Yeah.
So if you use colossal. You got it, brother.
Make America great again.
Yeah.
Magnified up.
Like in the
Magnet,
50s.
yeah.
Like in the
They want to
50s.
be colossal. They want to make it better. Then this is going to be the better than it's ever been.
This is going to be the greatest war of all time.
Yes.
This is going to be the most people. All right. World War II is estimated 70-something million people died. So this is going to be
That's the spirit.
10 times greater than that. This is going to be women getting great on a magnitude you've never thought. People participating in cannibalism in astronomical numbers. This is what's about to happen in this final hour. You got it, brother.
Oh, let me read this. That's the spirit. I saved it to my phone. It says, all right.
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 How you doing?
This is from newsbreak.com. It says hundreds of millions will die in minutes if nuclear war breaks out in Russia or China. Just to add on to what the brother said, okay? A completion. It said hundreds of millions in a matter of minutes.
Minutes?
That says minutes.
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
You know, we know in the scriptures it says, well, you know, it's 1 hour, so it's gonna be 30 minutes. Like take 30 minutes for the missiles to get over here, and 30 minutes to do that job. And in the midst of that, you know, that's the glory
To the champ.
of getting the fuck out of here when something is coming here, okay? And like they used to hide from mama. Mama come to the door, you make that landing thing, get in there, and hide from it, everything like this. That's how, yeah.
You know what's
Because
going
what that is according to Isaiah 26 chapter in verse 20. Hide thyself as a word for a little moment. Meaning when the enemy, when the missiles coming in, it's not for us. We're hiding ourselves. So we don't
You know it's coming.
in the closet, you know it's coming. Okay? You're in the closet by mama, but you're up on the chariot, ducking from the destruction from the Lord bring.
Right, we're not dismayed. We know what's about to happen. We know destruction coming. We know Jacob's trouble is at hand. We know they finna push the sea hill. All right, we know these things. All right, because why?
Because we have the hedge, huh?
Right, we have that head protection. Yahweh shot.
That's why he said, blessed are your eyes when you see. Blessed. Y'all brothers are blessed. When he said in Revelation, the 2nd chapter, you're rich. He said, I know your poverty,
Yeah,
you know, all your tribulation, but thou art rich. You're rich because you have
That's
the
the
knowledge
wisdom
you can
knowledge.
see and you can understand.
Yes, brother.
So fuck money.
Yeah, fuck
prestige.
money. Fuck material.
Fuck being an aristocrat in this society. We have the Lord with us, man. We can't be fucked
Hey,
with.
what else more you can ask
You got
for?
it, brother.
Hey, and back to what the brother said, got a brain freeze. No, that's what it is. Man, he was on the way to the camp and had a stalker come on the elders comment board. He was like, man, why y'all guys talk about movies all the time like this?
Yeah. And
Because they was at the spirit.
he was
Because
like,
why? Because in movies they have codes in movies.
Yeah.
Predictive programming.
Yes.
Yep.
They telegraph what they're gonna
what
do.
they gonna do?
You dumb fuck.
Dumbass.
Dudes are just dumb. We a movie
We
watching.
watch
now.
a lot of movies.
All we do is watch movies.
And we understand our enemy. We know how our enemy get done. Our enemy talking codes through movies. You know what I'm saying? That he wants to be like the Most High. So his way of prophesying and tell you what he's about to do before he do it, he puts it in movies. That's why when you look at The Simpsons, all right, they always got something that they tell you is going to happen before it
We
happens.
seen it last
Right.
night.
You're a dildo head, so it's not for you.
Yeah.
You can't see.
You can't see it.
You're blind.
You can't see it.
Look, they got a new movie I just watched. They got a new movie where Godzilla and Leviathan came together. All right, and they took down another evil ape.
Oh, I seen that last night.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I seen it.
But there's, you know,
Yeah,
that's
they
like
got
That's
that on.
bullshit though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nah, the actual Salaki, brother. Go ahead.
because you know well, they're trying to make it seem like Leviathan is representing after the dragon and you know, and you know, what you call King Kong is representing as like Jacob and Esau coming together and they're gonna fight together and travail and they're gonna dwell in harmony and shit like that. I see past that. You get what I'm saying? But that's not the case.
Yeah, you see it because the Lord is dealing with you.
Hey,
What's that?
yesterday I watched Apocalypto. And when I say when the way they killing them kids and the way they came in and the way those men were going up that hill to get beheaded, that's something you should watch every day, because it's so horrific.
Well, that's something.
And they did not care,
Yeah, that's something like me and the brother always talk about. They got to be pushed.
Oh, it was
like those. They got movies that we haven't seen that actually show even Esau being brought up for some shit he did and having that guillotine up there. Okay, being beheaded. That's something got to be pushed.
And they would just stab you and then they'll take a thing and chop your head
It was
off.
crazy. I saw that movie this week.
Look, the eclipse happened on that movie. That's
Oh yeah, of course.
But on that movie, it was a sign, yeah.
Yeah, and you all and who
He
say
saw.
with the men of the Lord being brought before that time, you're gonna have a solar eclipse. Each time your house shadow broke, take it up, eclipse. Passover, yeah. Now you got this April 8th, everybody's freaking out behind this April 8th thing. But what they're doing, what I want to get into, when they're sitting at the 15th chapter, and jump down on verse 14, they're setting it up. What's going to happen on April 8th is going to be nothing but a drill. A drill one for when it does go down, this is how it's going to happen. So with these civil war that's brewing over that shit going on in Texas, that is going on over in Haiti, I showed a little thing on YouTube yesterday. Over there, I think it was Venezuela. They let the inmates go.
Yeah, I
let
see.
them come over here to America. All right, they are orchestrating this whole event. Martial law. All right, or get that word out. It's that word great for the Akim. Okay, in Revelation 12:12. That's about 12. You let them fight. Okay.
And it reads, it's Magos. It says use of intensity and its degrees.
Yeah. But it's gonna be these events are gonna be with a high frequency and vast intensity. Okay? Why the Bible says in Luke 21st chapter, these also gonna be filling in for fear. Okay? For looking after those things. All right? Signs in the heavens. Oh shit. Okay? And the signs in the heavens are gonna have an effect on your life because things are gonna take place on earth. We can prove that according to 2 Ezra 9th chapter. Okay, about the signs and the powerful works. Somebody get that real quick. Get that real quick, bro. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. We got to back up. Damn, you the other way there. 2 Ezra chapter 9. All right. Yep. I'm gonna start at verse 5. For like it's all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, it's better at the end of the thing.
Yeah, the beginning of the thing.
It's better than the end.
Yeah.
And the end gives you a relief. Okay? Like coming out of that hot ass sauna like we did, previously, okay? It gives you a relief. Gives you that breath. Okay? Because imagine catching this type of hell and this being the beginning of this period right now. Jake wouldn't be able to make it. This verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works and endings in effects and signs.
Got your back.
That's
got
the
your back.
chariots
Break
and
it down.
stuff.
Signs and effects are happening. Go ahead, brother.
Break that down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Because we have what?
Yeah.
You got the blood moon. Matter of fact, that happened on the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Yeah.
On Monday, this past Monday. Blood moon, lunar eclipse. Whether it be a partial, full, or what Esau calls penumbral. Look, it still happens.
These are tokens.
These are tokens. Or say that the 5th chapter goes to
Signs.
these tokens.
Yeah.
Signs. Okay? Fast forward within a week or two, okay? Now you got the solar eclipse. Now you're talking about 3 days of darkness. All right? And we don't need Nostradamus, okay, or none of these other scientists off the
prophets.
History Channel. No. Moses did it, raised his hand toward the east, and 3 days of darkness happened over Egypt. We're doing the same thing. So Lord willing, something happens during that time. Remember, April 12th, the fucking movie comes out, Civil War. So things are lining up. And let me say this too. 7 planets are going to align themselves. When the solar eclipse happens, going to align themselves.
Completion.
in the heavens, 7 planets. You can look it up. Also, what they call the Devil's Comet is going to make its appearance in that same day. So those are the signs in heaven.
No coincidence.
And the effects are going to happen, whether it be a famine, Jacob's trouble, okay? Pestilence is going to happen, okay? Great earthquake. We're talking about, I showed the brother last night, the upcoming hurricane season, they say it's going to be quote-unquote explosive.
Mm-hmm. you mentioned the other day
He
about
said it like
You
that.
said it like that.
He
Put the word explosive.
He saw a piece of shit. He know he's fucking with the elements with his technology, making it worse than it should be. Hey, bro, this Luke 21:10. Then say it unto me, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall be from heaven. So when you see these solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, all right, all of these things happen in the heavens, guess what comes behind them? Earthquakes, pestilence, famines, all right, natural catastrophes, all right, those that and they come in blood moons or red moons, you know, all these things we see in the heavens that only happen, but they say these type of things, this hasn't happened in 500 years or such and such. This comet hasn't came into the earth's path in 1,000 years. When we see these things coming to pass, we know we're at the end. Yeah. Something apocalyptic is about to go down. This eclipse that's about to come, hey, this very well may be bring in the things that were ushered in ancient Egypt. All right, Mike. All right, this is what you gotta understand. All those plagues in ancient Egypt are going to be docile compared to the ones that's going to happen here in America.
Because they're going to get it double here?
They're going to get it double here, quadruple here.
Revelation
all right, this place is 10 times more wicked than ancient Egypt.
Intensity.
Yes, brother.
As he just read.
Great intensity,
bro.
There's more.
Yes.
It says, back in its definition, the word great, in Revelation 12:12, it says, the affections and emotions of the mind are of natural events powerfully affecting the senses, violent, mighty, strong.
Yes, violent, mighty, strong. You want to speak on it, brother?
Kind. So that's the time we're living in. Okay, these things, all right, that the scriptures talk about, how it says it's going to be great. These things are going to be way stronger, way mightier than the things before. Okay, it's small potatoes.
And the Lord used that word violent. What the Bible says in one of his songs, or preserve it from that violent man. Okay, Esau is going to bring violent activity upon the earth. He's given it to his hand to do so.
Yes.
Okay, that sword, like we said, is going to many shapes and forms. Dealing with these demon and explosive hurricane season, he has the power through his HAARP system to make these things a category 6 and 7. Plus, and they already talking about the water down there in the Gulf. It's at 80 degrees already. It's not even June. It's at 80 degrees already. The stronger, the hotter the water is, it fuels the fucking storm. It makes it powerful. Like I told the brother last night, they
call it El Nino.
Yes, that's what it is. Huh? Yes.
They make the storm just sit there.
Yes. That's why they made the movie Geo.
Storm.
Geostorm, bro.
Yes.
Geostorm. Yes. Make these storms more powerful and cause catastrophes on the earth. I told the brother last night, man, we might be somewhere else. In the coming, it's gonna happen fast.
Because when you look at the futuristic map by the Army Corps of Engineers, they have Louisiana completely submerged underwater. It's a part of the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, it's not a landmass anymore. And this devil, when you know how to control waterways, he's mastered building canals, all right, irrigation systems. He's mastered that. He can very well do it, man. He can do it, and that'll be in his agenda. Why would the Army Corps of Engineers build a futuristic map with half of America underwater? Because when it went down from the Midwest down here, but Louisiana was completely underwater. Submerged.
Back in that definition, it says, prepare on a grand scale and great things. So great things is about to happen. Okay, in this final hour, in this last second time.
California was completely submerged underwater on the map. That map, California was all the way underwater.
Yeah, plus on the East Coast too.
The tip of Florida was all the way underwater. So when he say, "Man, we might be somewhere else," it's not far fetched.
That San Andreas mountain. fault
it.
collapse.
That's it.
That's all water. That's
And they've been having a lot of activity over there with those earthquakes.
Earthquake, yeah. Okay.
So then you had it was 2,000 earthquakes in 24 hours in Iceland. That's
incredible.
Come on, man. It's the Lord doing it.
That's the end.
All right? You had the end. 2,000 earthquakes in 24 hours? What? Come on, bro. That's it on?
Yeah, that was it on it.
Okay. That's some information. Come. Right? We can go back to that 2nd Ezra 15.
It says,
what I want to show too. It says NASA to fire rockets at Eclipse and CERN ready to start up again. All right, on the same day. It's on the same day as the eclipse. Gonna fire rockets and CERN gonna start up. That's that demonic ass portal they're gonna open. Okay, with demons come out, man. That's why it's a high vibration of homo activity going on out here, man. Demons everywhere. People just bugging the fuck out. Women putting their babies in ovens and stuff, man. Washing machines. Cannibalism is on the rise. All right.
I looked at something today. The girl stabbed him.
Yes.
And then he shot her. She unalive. She ain't make it. And then a day later, when he got out of the hospital, he offed himself. Those demons, man.
Yeah.
Those demon horrors. Those the Lord letting them four winds go and come on the earth and let men slay men. You got it, brother.
Yes.
Back to 2nd Ezra.
Well, that means the elect are sealed.
Yes.
The men of the Lord have been sealed. All right? We can go in the scripture and get that. Lord letting them winds go. These are things that have never been occurred before, like the brother just read, on a grand scale. Okay? Worldwide. All right? Violent tornadoes. I looked at back in my archives. They had a fire tornado over there in California. Like, I never seen that. We have tornadoes down here in the south, but I've never seen a fire tornado before. But looking at the shit on the screen, I'm like, God damn, man. Luke the 12th chapter, though. Lord said he's going to set fire up on earth. Okay? All right? Y'all brothers got anything to say? Y'all got any precepts to send them to the phone. Right? Yeah, go ahead. All right, so we know the time that we're in. We're spiritually preparing ourselves. Okay? Got preppers preparing themselves for this eclipse, buying glasses, people buying food, motherfuckers getting let out of school and everything like this. What are we still doing? We're still prophesying. Okay? Whatever happens on that day, it happens. Okay? But whether it does or it doesn't, it's still, prophecy is still going to come to pass. The MOTB has to be implemented. All right? All right? Ain't no fucking rapture. I've seen some shit about a rapture happening on 8. Get the fuck out. GTF. How you say GTFO. Fuck out of here, man.
And this for people preparing themselves like in the spirit of a doomsday prepper, or we're prepared. We're prepared. Esau be calling it some type of we're doomsday prepared. All that shit.
Look.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Yeah.
All that's chemicals.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
fuck.
So this is what the Lord say to people like that are getting prepared carnally. All right, that are stockpiling resources. You're wasting your fucking time, man. For you to prepare for these end days calamities and catastrophes, you got to be dealing with the Lord. This Psalms 127:1. Except Yahweh build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except Yahweh keep the city, the watchmen watch it, but in vain. So if the Lord is not with you, you can stockpile. You can you can stockpile bullets, water reserves, grain, rice, non-perishable items. You can do all those things. You can fortify your house, build you a dungeon, what they call it.
Oh, them underground bunkers.
Build you a bunker. You can do all of that.
Like Mark Zuckerberg.
Dumps.
And guess what? Them angels, them green reapers still gonna get your ass. All right? Because you haven't been exempt from judgment. So the only way you can prepare
We gonna get
for
that ass
doomsday, you have to serve Yahweh by Shem Shai and be in his good grace. And if you're not one of the sons of the power, so-called Negro, Native American, and Hispanic, person of Hispanic descent, you wasting your time. You wasting your time. You just ought to be preparing yourself. You're supposed to be living it up if you're a heathen, all right, and getting ready for slavery.
Let me read it again, bro. Luke 6:48 and 49. It says he is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently against that house.
Come on.
And could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. But he who heard and did nothing is like a man who built a house on the earth without a foundation.
Yeah.
Against which the stream beat vehemently, and immediately it fell.
What happens to the guys that say I'm gonna do things my own way? Or you got the guy that say that them guys are crazy, heretics, they don't know what they're talking about. When that overcoming scourge come, you're gonna be destroyed. All right? And what the Lord is gonna do with his prophets, he's gonna put a spirit of mocking on them. He say gonna laugh at their calamities. The calamity is gonna come and his servants are gonna laugh.
Yes. All right. Yeah, and it said, last part it said, and the ruin of that house was great. It's that word again. Great. Spirit keep coming back up. Lord, whenever Lord wants to terrorize something, okay, use the word great. Or he wants to uplift his men, which is balance, it's going to be great.
Intense.
Intense. All right? The frequency of the Lord, the frequency of the day of the Lord is intense, man. All right? Imagine these lightning strikes. I seen some yesterday about over 1,000 lightning strikes in 30 minutes. It was somewhere in the United States.
No, that's
in 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
1,000 lightning strikes. So
We hit one and we
coming
get
outside.
spooked.
Yeah, Jake went over one.
Brr.
And hit that big boom. And he did
Boom!
Imagine coming outside and just seeing that. So when you read the scripture, picture the day of the Lord with high intensity and frequency of that, man. When you read Zephaniah, the first chapter, and the 14th verse all the way down. Okay?
You said something
else, brother.
Let me see. We're gonna have one first.
Shalom to the Akim and Aqua from the coming board.
Yeah,
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Society, and he had Psalms 119 and 9. It said, "Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way?"
No, hold that. Go back to the
Okay, let's take that. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Global events, all right? So what Edwin saw, global events. You know, America's going to get it hit the hardest, but these are global events going to be happening all over the world. Even the UN is saying, well, we're on the verge of a global food shortage. Okay? They call it a global pandemic, global pestilence. Okay? That's going to happen. All right? Look.
Hey, y'all know it's about to be World War III out here, huh? Huh? Y'all see what Putin's talking about? The Russian dictator? He said he's going to nuke America. And NATO for poking their noses in their business. If we over here in America, what's going to happen here? If with a nuclear holocaust, everybody loses.
Or we all become mutants and gain powers.
What do you say?
We can all become mutants and gain powers.
Hey, you joking, but it is a remnant of people that's going to happen with. Y'all have a nice day. Hey, this devil, he was joking. He said, all we could become mutants. I said, nuclear holocaust, nobody wins. This fucking demon, he says, or we could become mutants and gain powers. He either know who we are or he's just a scoffer and the spirit just made him say that.
He's being sarcastic.
He's being sarcastic, but he was telling the truth.
Yeah, I heard that.
All right, when the Lord say, I'm going to change you into a new meaning and you're going to be changed into a twinkling of an eye, you're going to be what this society would call a mutant. All right? You're going to mutate into an immortal creature. He's joking and being a fucking dick.
That was
all right? But it's the truth. It's the truth. You got it, brother.
It's only going to happen to a few remnant. Then we won't be you. Then you
it won't be you.
Gonna get your
He got the
everything
X-Men.
must go. Maybe even you. It will be you. That's right. But all Edomites won't be destroyed. We're gonna have to have some slaves.
Oh, yeah.
What that nigga name was?
Can't wait.
No, on the movie. What they call him on the movie?
Funny. No, I'm tripping.
His character.
I forgot the name of the child.
Everything can go. Maybe even you.
I did watch it a couple days ago too.
I forgot what they called him.
But that woman, when she
Money Mike or something.
Money Mike.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is. Money Mike.
When the woman realized who we were, when she looked up, she said, "Those Israelites."
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that.
I didn't say that.
So you ain't hearing things, huh?
She said, because she didn't look. She said, what's going on? And then when she turned around, she looked. And she looked down this way. She said, those Israelites.
That what she said?
They know.
She did say something, though.
I did hear her say something, bro.
So like you say, they know.
Yeah, everybody
know, but 2/3 of Israel.
Everybody knows. They gonna know the thing. You see how they just, just hunky dory with your food trading.
They're in ease, huh?
Oh, really? You know,
Ain't they though?
you know that these other nations, they want America out of here. They feel like if getting America out of here, it'll be the world's a safer place. And they want to be the next one, in rulership, like a nation like China.
That's what the Moabites think.
Yeah, that's the Moabites thing.
They hell been on getting America out of here. We hell been on getting the fuck out of America.
Yeah, man. We want
they want America over with. We want to get out of here.
They want to get rid of it and still be here. We want America
gone.
And
we in powership and we in rulership.
We want that new Jerusalem to
come down.
Go up and come right back down.
Come on. New system put in place, man.
New government.
I was in the second chapter.
And they gonna like it when we rule.
Yeah. The women gonna be happy.
That first 1,000 years, yeah. Hard on them, we got to get some payback, some recompense. But after that, everybody gonna get a fair shake. Everybody's gonna get a fair shake. They're gonna go in their land, pay tribute. Yeah, we're not gonna go spoil them for their stuff. No, we're gonna agree. You give us this, here you get the rest for you. It's gonna be fair.
They're gonna love it.
We can prove that in Revelation 20th chapter about how nations gonna pay tributaries. 1,000-year period. Did you hear that, Nate?
Yeah.
Because you've been going off with the scriptures, man. See, he got that Christianity shit. Christianity teach about the devil will be loose 1,000 years, and he's gonna be released and come back.
Nah, he know better. A lot of them dudes know better. They
just took the
bag,
man.
Took the bag of gold.
Took the bag.
Beginning with the name.
They like
you fuck that up,
yeah, they like the leprechaun and went to the end of the rainbow to get that bag of gold. It ain't nothing they won't do, man.
You realize that he don't have that much left. He took the bag at the end of the world. Like, you only have a few seconds left on the clock. I'm talking about in a matter of years. Like, he took that shit and he ain't even gonna have his whole life to enjoy it. He ain't gonna even get to enjoy it.
Well, Bible says not to worry about them, and Lord willing, the dude snap out of that. And we don't hate the dude well like that. But he's going off on the doctor. So if he's of the elect, he'll still come out of that state of mind. It's going to take events in the earth for him to shake that shit.
A Damascus experience.
Master the people. Yeah, that's right.
Smite him with blindness or something.
Yeah, he already fucked him up already.
Yeah.
When he was like, he lost all that weight. They're like, God damn, bro, you might be on your way to the spirit world. And we over here never wish like something bad on dude. Okay? As a matter of fact, the elders will put up prayers for you. Yeah. Then you want to come back and then scoff and dollars right here, and the Lord will put you right back to that state again, or even so much more, just get you on the out of here, bro. So a great shaking is coming. Lord, and 1 Peter 4:17, crashing at the fish gates.
Zephaniah.
What you got, bro?
This back in 2 chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah. And that sword goes into what? All right. The silver walk. All right. Nuclear destruction. All right. Like we look up in the sky. All right. You see all type of swords being held right here. All right. This is going to take place, and they already talking about a suspension of the 2024 election. Let me just say this too, under the executive order, if that shit does happen, the current president has to stay in office.
Yep.
It's a little political information for you brothers. If a suspension of the election happens in 2024, the current president stays in office.
I don't see that happening.
Right? We don't see it happen.
Speaking as a man.
You're speaking as a man. I'm just generalizing. Okay? We speaking as men of laws through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shah. We need a fierce king.
Trump.
Okay, to get in office.
Trump
We don't need a young, degenerate pedophile like the one who's in now.
He can't even talk.
Okay,
He can't even talk.
I gotta get that word in there too.
Dementia.
Okay, Mo. Okay, and he's backed by partnership with Barack Obama. He's a Mo too, married to a man.
Yep.
Okay, that's another topic. Okay, we need a fierce ruler in like Nero. Okay, like Vespasian, like Titus, like Domitian. Okay, we need them type of Roman emperors in this office to usher in the kingdom of Yahweh Shah.
He might be Galba. Galba was a little weak pussy, right?
Yeah.
He might be Galba.
Yeah. or it could be Otho.
Yeah,
All right.
no, Otho. It was one of them. I think Otho, the one that they say put the bread on his face and like makeup. It might have been Otho. One of them.
But actually, Antiochus had Biden got that IBS, irritable syndrome. Antiochus had the same goddamn thing, but he's not on a path like that. See, the Democrats, they don't be like, for like a dictatorship like this. And I posted it in the WhatsApp earlier today. John Bolton used to be the former.
I remember him.
Yeah,
long time ago.
Yeah, he said Trump doesn't have the brains to be a dictator. Okay, you don't have to have brains to be a fucking dictator.
Nero didn't either. Nero was just a violent warmonger. He was just a violent maniac. That's all he was. He wasn't. When you read about Nero, he wasn't just subduing other armies like what's the first two? Julius Caesar and Caesar Augustus. He was just a madman that came into power and was just ransacking, fucking up the money system. He was just a fuck up, man. Burning the motherfucker up, So what the fuck? That's Donald Trump all day.
Yeah, that's Donald Trump all day.
He's not here to make things better. He's here. This fierce king is put in to what? Tear everything down.
That's the spirit, huh?
So you can bring in this new currency, man.
Yep.
Look, I saved that.
Beautiful,
8 days
brother.
ago. I just figured out. Look, it says the U.S. faces the same risk ancient Rome faced in Caesar's day. Okay, me and brother gonna do a lesson on that. Okay, America's Rome all over again. Right? U.S. faces the same risk ancient Rome faced in Caesar's day. All right, these are Edomites that's writing this. Okay. What happened? Something happened? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is back in 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yes.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. How I spoke about those things. Like you're talking about Russia versus America, or Iran versus Hezbollah, Pakistan, Hamas. Okay? Nations of people. We can flip the sign around and show you people. Okay? Nation of Edom. Okay? Versus you tribes.
And that's
okay, Ishmael. All right. All this is a great melting pot over here in America. All nations are on the back of the sign are over here right now. It's gonna be mass war everywhere, man. All right. The purge. All right. Fucking cops up there in Pittsburgh saying, look, we're gonna work from 3 a.m. to a 7. Okay, in that span of time, and that's gonna be it. Okay, if you get in any kind of trouble, all right, don't call us, we'll call you. Okay, that's what type of time they on for real though.
And that passage say kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation. But when you look at the movie The Purge, that was brother against brother.
Yeah,
American versus American. So you go
Isaiah 19.
I'm there.
19.
Right. This is Isaiah 19, the burden of Egypt, and we know when you read Revelation 11 chapter, that spiritual Egypt is America. Okay, behold, Yahweh ride up upon a cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at her presence. So the philosophies here, all right, are getting torn down right now at the presence of Yahweh Shah right now. When he enters the earth's atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be bottomed up. And he shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it, okay? And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, American against Americans. That's the movie The Purge. All right, and it's going to be what was that last purge? They say it was a indefinite purge. Yeah. All right. And I would set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Man, these are times we're living in, man. It's about to be a real purge out here.
How many cops?
All right. Oh yeah, they're gonna get bloody. These are some bloody times we're living in. Mm-hmm. All these people going to and fro, doing business and commerce, stopping at red lights, going in, waiting in line in the restaurants. No, it's gonna be running the red light
in the east,
going in the store, jumping over the counter, fixing your own food. Somebody do it behind you, you're gonna kill them. This is for me. I didn't lay a claim on this, and it's gonna be blood in the streets.
Paint the town
red. When the food run out, then they're gonna start looking at each other as food. All right, pandemonium, great death. All right, All hell breaking loose. Yes, man. Hey, and people can't see it coming. They don't see it coming.
Yep.
It got some children of light. You say the children of this world are wiser than the children of light. The only children of light see it is the prophets. But you got Edomites that see it coming. You know,
Preppers.
They think they're gonna be delivered out of this thing. You think you're gonna go through all this
and get away with it.
Get away with it, and then have your cake and eat it.
Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy your kingdom on this side, and then the Lord gonna come get your ass. You in for a rude awakening. Right?
Yeah, I wanted to say something like they were saying. They said that was a powerful chess move that Putin used when he showed the actual depiction of the angels and the prophets and Yahushua.
Yeah. Lord put the spirit on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Russian
Truth
icons.
sprang up, man.
All the time we showed
The Russian icons.
Truth
See,
sprang
They
up.
revealed it.
You know why they when he did that. Pay attention now. The Bible says, take good heed and be aware of him. And what it is, Sirach.
Mm-hmm.
We go crossing, he take,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the same time he did that shit happened with that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So that drew because had that not happened, everybody, this would have been
They took the attention with the bridge.
It went viral. It went viral as it was.
It did go
But
viral.
It drew everybody this way. So yes, it's out there. The truth is out there. The truth is sprung up.
Yes.
You can't hide it. Okay? And Putin didn't sat down and showed a picture of Yahushua. I mean, one thing he had like a little closed up looking thing. It was closed up, and then he had it like this, like the Bible. He had like
the face.
He opened the whole thing up, and it was Yahushua. All right?
Yeah, it's a nice beach you got there.
Okay? Yes. All right? The Bible speaks about shall cover the face of the judges. See, that veil was once covered up. Everybody was looking at it like it was a crack in a devil. You had, like, I looked on TikTok, all on the comment board.
Yeah, they on there,
like,
bro.
Man, we been do this, but I guess everybody want to believe it since Putin said it.
Yeah.
Well, we've been beginning with the elders and apostles. They've been telling you this.
They've been telling us.
Yeah. But now you want to believe it when this guy here over there who wants to nuke y'all ass wants to say it. Now you want to believe it now.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now they
You don't
talking
believe
about
your own people, but you believe
your own people.
they believe the Edomite.
Cracker like you. Yes, he is a cracker. Okay.
Now they saying take all them pictures down. If this is the truth, take all them pictures down out of the church. The white Edomites trying to say that. Now they trying to get on board. Well, if we did this, he said, one of the Edomites said, if we did this to them, and now they're finding out that we covered their face, how do you think they're gonna feel?
I think it was somebody. One of the brothers did a video.
Yeah.
I seen it on there. If they find this out, what's gonna happen to us? Okay.
I put it in the WhatsApp. I think I put that in the WhatsApp.
I think it was Malcolm. Yeah, that's who it was. Out the water, bro. All right. Read what you got, brother.
Yep, we all
Get ready to wrap it up, bro.
Back in 2 Ezra chapter 15, in verse 15, it says, finish off, it says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another and swords in their hands. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their king.
Go to anarchy, man. Okay, uprising amongst the people, man. Things are brewing right now. This is the forever purge.
Forever purge.
Forever purge. All right. Matter of fact, Chicago finna have that. Chicago, one of them states up there in the Midwest, finna do it. Or was it I think it was somewhere in the Midwest. It was Chicago. Was it Ohio?
I think so.
It might have been Ohio. So. I think they was finna release the schedule for the purge thing, and they pulled it back. And San Francisco was finna release the actual robots.
Nah, that was Chicago.
They was finna do that.
It was
I don't think it was Chicago.
It was.
Look it up. I got you. Okay? Be perfect. And San Francisco was finna do the actual robots to be released on the streets. They pulled it back.
And New York.
All right, and New York. Okay, so they actually is tiptoeing around it, kicking the can down the road. Like you see these little house, they finna with these house thing that the government does with the government shutdown. So everybody gets in the uprising about okay, the government gonna shut down, it's gonna fuck the food stamps up and everything like this.
Oh yeah.
Then at the last, every time it's at the last minute, they so-called avert the shit, and they come up with a big fund to not for the shit not to happen. They're kicking the can down the road. Sooner or later, the bill's gonna spill.
Yeah.
The beans gonna spill.
The buck's gonna stop.
The beans gonna spill, man. All right,
Joe.
They got like 4 days left on the clock.
Yeah, man. Coming
They
down
want
to
it
the
down
wire.
to
And
2
we're literally
days.
coming down to the wire of these final prophetic events, man. All right, one event away from all hell breaking loose. Go ahead, brother.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. Though it tarry, it's gonna happen. All right, they keep pulling it back. You can't offset prophecy. All right, appointed time, but the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Just keep waiting.
Patience.
All right, them robots gonna be walking down your street near you.
Yes.
All right, there will be a forever purge. The famine is about to hit.
Coming to the ghetto near you.
Yeah, America's gonna become a third world country overnight.
And a country near you.
Yes.
I'm talking to him. You know, the country for your country boys. The country towns out there, they coming over there for you too. Go ahead, brother.
Though it tarry, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Surely come.
These things are gonna happen. So, and what Esau do, he like to hit you with the blind side. And Esau, when he look on these internet places and he go in these rooms. All right, and he see people being privy to certain things. He'll be like, oh, too many people know. Let's push it further down. We want to blindside them. But hey, it's about to happen when the Lord is gonna force him to do it. You know.
Right, bro.
That's what he did with 9/11 and also with the pandemic we just
We
went
see
through.
that doing the Assyrian empire. The whole Assyrian rod of my ankle. Okay? Esau is the modern day Assyrian,
Yes.
modern day Pharaoh. Okay? You read about the Pharaoh, he says the Lord say he hard.
He made him hard like that.
He made him like this. The Lord made Esau these vicious to come
Yeah.
down with that great wrath, great
Yeah.
intensity and frequency like we read in the blue letter Bible. He made him like this. If I give you the power, I'm gonna make you like this. Matter of fact, Trump not gonna be the same Trump that he was when he was in office at that time. I'm gonna make this motherfucker like this.
I am.
I'm the one that's doing this.
Mhm.
Proverbs 21:1. Okay?
Praise
I'm working,
Lord.
I'm working on your mind, I'm stirring you up. I'm getting you pissed.
Here you go.
Okay? We look at Trump, you see that red, you see that red.
See that devil.
You see that devil, it gets so red as it is, man. The redneck.
Let's bag you up. Isaiah 19:4. And the Egyptians I will give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. Cruel. Get that word cruel. Fuck. And a fierce king shall rule over them. And this is a guy that's talking about on national TV, daytime TV, bringing a Hunger Games to America, showing
Reality show.
reality executions, right? So that's a fierce king that's ready to do things like that. All right, making the Hunger Games a real life thing in reality. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
like y'all watch
Some UFSC.
TVs and everything. Everybody tune in. Well, it's gonna come on. Power gonna come on. The more reality shows and all the other basketball wise. Everybody tune in on Mondays and Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Central Time. And watch this. Well, look, I got these Israelites right here. Finna whack their ass right here. We're gonna make America great again because they're standing in the way. Tune in.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, brother.
And the Egyptians I will give over to the hand of a cruel Lord, Isaiah 19:4. And the fierce king shall rule over them, saith Yahweh of hosts.
Yep. It's that word cruel, and as Isaiah 19:4
in Hebrew.
And what's the word?
7186. Kashe. Kashe.
Kashe.
Kasha. Kasha.
Second is kasha. The word cruel in Isaiah 19:4, and it reads hard, cruel, severe.
Severe. He's gonna bring down severe punishments. If you don't roll with this new system we roll out, hey, bring them to the fun camp and behead them. All right. That's why I say the servants of the Lord we're gonna get beheaded. All right, because he's gonna bring some severe draconian codes. All right, he's gonna do things through draconian measures in his new totalitarian system. He's gonna implement. Bring it out.
It says.
Read that, brother.
It says fierce, intense, vehement.
Vehement.
Vehement, that's that word.
Yes.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, so you can hold fast to the doctrine, all right, and not go to the right or the left. Now you're in the hands of your enemy. What you gonna do? Are you gonna be found faithful unto death?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? I don't want to write the Zion. Bring it out.
It says stubborn, stiff of neck.
He don't care if you tell him, look, man, this is gonna be a nuclear holocaust. Everybody gonna die. He gonna be stubborn. Fuck it. Yeah, ain't Trump got that kind of spirit?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Push, give me the red button. I'll do it myself. Bring it out.
It says stiff-necked, rigorous.
And this is the spirit that the Lord is going to put over these simple Americans. He's going to put a cruel king over them that's intense, severe, all of these adjectives. Savage. All right, bring it out.
In the Strong's definition, it says roughly, sore, stubborn, in trouble, heavy.
He's going to bring in sore strokes, a heavy load on the people. Now get the word fierce in that same verse.
Sore strokes. Heavy.
It's the word fierce.
He's going to starve people, brother.
Yes.
He's going to starve you,
that's
man.
fierce. Yeah.
Hunger is the worst way to
Yeah,
go.
that's fierce.
He's going to cut off the food supply.
Yes.
Them little kids ain't gonna eat no more.
Joseph Stalin did that. He starved his people out.
This the word fierce in Isaiah 19:4.
Strong's H5794. As.
And it reads strong, mighty, fierce. Hey, back in the Strong definition, strong, vehement, harsh, force.
Harsh. All right? The president is going to be harsh on the people. Like right now, all right, people feeling the system in his pockets. Interest rates went up on people that own houses. Nah, when they say harsh, it's going to be hard for you to get food, water, basic necessities, toothpaste. Women, it's going to be hard for them to get Kotex. You see what I'm saying? Your children are going to start fasting. And it's gonna
they're going to look bad, and that's going to be hard.
You know in the hood, the kids in the hood used to only go to school for breakfast and lunch.
Yes.
You know that, right?
I came from New
When they
Orleans.
went home, they couldn't eat.
Yeah.
All right? You're not even going to have that. You're not going to have soup kitchen. All right? This place it's about to be greasy here. You got something?
Yeah, I got you. Back in what you said. It's Luke 21:25. And there should be signs in the sun and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity. The sea and the waves warn. I want to get that word real quick. Right? Let's go back to what the brother just brought in. All right? Perplexity. Okay? It's an etymology. All right? Strong's G639. Opereo. It says to be without resources, to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed, to be in doubt, not to know which way to turn, to be at a loss with oneself, to be in doubt, not to know how to decide or what to do, to be perplexed. So we don't have anything, I've lost everything. Shit that just skyrocketed out of the roof. I can't afford it right now. Everything is taken away from me right now. All the food is gone. Okay? I got robbed out of everything. Back in what the brother read 215. People coming in that house and taking their goods. But they got your goods, well, just come get this micro C up right here. You can get some food that we have right here in the back shelter right here.
Yeah.
And you can be all right there. But they're gonna do it gradually. A universal basic income. Me and the brother gonna do a video on the UBI. They're gonna institute those measures to suck you in.
Yep.
It's a trap.
Now you got it. Now you got to do this to keep it. Now you got to do this to keep it.
They showed you that on Move with the Purge. They say, well, look, we give you this amount of money right here. Say, well, how do you know if I'm gonna tell you where you gonna know I'm gonna be at? Well, we'll just put this tracking device on you right there.
Don't worry about it.
What he told him, I calls all, small and great. He's gonna cause you to do certain things.
Make you.
Yeah, make you. This is 1 Peter 4:18. If the righteous scarcely shall be saved, where should the ungodly and the sinner appear? Question mark. So if we're gonna go through hardcore tribulation, what's gonna happen to the one? And the Lord say, in 6 troubles, I will save you. In 7, we'll be delivered. All right, roughly paraphrasing Job. All right, what's gonna happen to the
in 6 troubles he shall deliver thee, in 7 shall no evil touch thee.
Yes. So what's gonna happen to the wicked of the world in those 7 troubles? from the first to the last.
They're gonna be getting
They're
fucked
gonna
up.
be getting tortured. They're gonna be getting annihilated. They're gonna be getting fucked over, man. All right, they're gonna become one with suffering, because he say, what the second Ezra, the 9th chapter, you that were in good case,
Yes.
when salvation was extended to you,
Yeah.
you loathe my law.
You
All right.
hated they yet had liberties, principal open to them. They understood not and despised. The same must know after death by pain.
Hey,
Yeah.
Because they were comfortable.
Like how I
Oh,
memorized
it's in their heart.
Hey,
within, boy. Yes.
that's what
That's
you
what's
need
gonna
with Jacob
stabilize you.
Trouble, yeah.
That's what's gonna stabilize
Yeah, you're gonna say
man.
stuff like that to
You gotta
yourself.
be in here, man. That's what's gonna
Yeah.
stabilize you. I misquoted and went, oh no, look.
Yeah, you got it.
But you gotta get it on the inside,
Inside.
man. You gotta meditate on it. Ask the Lord to give you more of it. That's what's gonna stabilize you in that time when you ain't 8, 9, 10 days. We're gonna go through it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be tested. You might go some days without eating, but you're gonna remember that the Lord I've never seen the righteous forsaken or the seed begging bread, man. You got it, brother.
Yeah.
I heard it when I hit you in your chest.
Yeah, friends out. Yeah.
Soldiers, man.
I'll get you back off camera. Taking that lip thing up there. I was strategically getting him. Remember, Esau, you can never be more wiser than us. We the form of all
You're
things.
trying to make me sit
Yes,
in motherfucking
you
song and
oh,
fuck
yeah.
that shit.
That laugh of the king. Locking you in.
I was like, put that latch on.
We locked in.
Hey, I guess trying to just make me stand there, brother. I'm like, oh no, brother.
It's this thing. It's on
That thing hot,
197.
bro.
It's on 197 degrees, bro.
Shit.
197. Me and this brother,
You
just
just
in there
cook,
soaking.
bro.
Yeah, all right.
Cook.
Hot. You know what
I was in
I'm
there
Okay.
about 5 minutes. That's all I had.
But the point is, in the midst of that, in the midst of enduring that heat, we in there talking spiritually. Like, hey, y'all, what we got to go through. That's grounded all the way out. This how many minutes we got left. You may have a guy come in, that'll blow a little breeze in from the
Yeah, for the crack of the dope.
That'll give you some relief.
Give you some relief.
Yeah.
Give you some relief.
That's the Lord giving you.
Hey, because I was ready to tap out.
And then
What
the
the Lord
door
say, I
open.
would not tempt you, but we say we're going to be in there for a certain amount of time. So
10 days.
I was in a suffering, and I was like, shit, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. And then the
Okay.
guy walked in, and a breeze of fresh air came in, and I was like, okay, I can make it. And that's what the 1 Corinthians 10 chapter, the Lord said, I would not tempt you above your measure, which you can handle. And that was enough for me to make it.
Make it to
when I ready to
through.
tap out, I was like, man, I don't think
How
I'm
long?
make it.
How long y'all supposed to be in there?
We was in there about 20 minutes, 30.
I stayed 50. I was already
Damn.
there.
We was in about 30.
They came about 30.
That's a long time, 30 minutes.
Yeah, like we first started going together, it was like I'm going about an hour. But you gotta get your body right
Yeah.
to be able to go in there. Bring you
Something. Yeah.
bring you a jug or something like this. Get the fluids going in your body where you sweat it out, and then you go back and put the shit back in. What they call electrolytes and all that shit like that. But we just using water right now. Water fast. All right, we there right there. We close it out.
Back in that second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right, brother. All right? There's going to be a violent, this is violence, all right? The Lord said in Revelation 18 chapter, that's what violence shall that great city Babylon be utterly destroyed. It's going to start through this right here. It's going to trickle all the way up, okay, to the nuclear event, all right? That's how Babylon is going to be taken out. It's going to be taken out economically. People don't have the actual currency. They're going to lose their mind when actual physical currency is depleted.
No, it's
Right.
social media.
That too.
But the money really though.
Yeah, the money, all it's gonna tie right in. This is what they call goddamn it, the Black Swan events.
Yeah.
Nah.
We're gonna do a video on that. Probably be our next
Domino
video. We're
effect.
gonna do
Yeah.
Domino effect of calamities, catastrophes, right behind each other.
You have to understand, like, majority of these rappers and singers, and like, different majority of the people, they get their money off of social media platforms. They don't really make
Only
money.
fans.
Yeah, they don't make money like at concerts and things like that. YouTube, they get their money off of
YouTube and shit.
Instagram, or
Some platforms.
Twitter, all these different platforms. So when the media gets shut down and his money gets took away, how they gonna make their money?
What you gonna go local? We gonna go local.
Well, they making money at the concerts.
Not as,
They making the money at the concerts.
I've seen a lot of little videos where they be like, look, I make more money on the media platform than I make doing shows.
Yeah, but see, once they making the show money for sure. But once these calamities happen, like pestilence happen upon earth, everybody you on lockdown. Okay, like you hear that nigga real quick. You hear that nigga, Boosie, that wicked ass nigga. He was like, man, I can't make no money here. When they had the actual stay-at-home thing during the pandemic, he couldn't make no money.
Yep. He said, I got all these kids.
I can't make people fuck that.
And he was rich.
Oh,
He's so cold rich.
Brother. This time, that was a trial. This time,
like Bill Gates.
it's over with, man. That's right. Go ahead.
In the time of suffering, in the time of when resources are diminished, all right, and there's a lack of resources, ain't nobody worried about entertainment. People worried about bottled waters, canned goods, candles, Kotex. They don't care what some rapper got to say or some musical tune. All right, people are trying to survive. And those entertainers, they're gonna be in the soup kitchens with everybody else. Yep. They're gonna be in it to get that radio frequency identification technology with everybody else.
Yes.
Because they're gonna come down low to
Mayweather gonna be suffering like everybody else.
This event is gonna cause you without having no food. That's gonna be the major thing.
Yeah, that's the major thing.
All right. Who's gonna call people to get that
chip?
Yeah, he's gonna starve you out. That cruel king, all you gotta prep. I was looking at one of these doomsday preppers, and he was like, putting boots on the ground to subdue people costs too much resources for a military. He said, all you gotta do is turn off the water and the lights. And he said,
let them kill
people are gonna come willingly. He said, people are gonna come submit to them willingly.
Yes.
You know, so he's gonna start. That fierce king is gonna starve everybody.
Yeah. But they're gonna have a series, like we say, these black.
No, that's gonna be part of it.
Part of it, but yeah, that's gonna be one of them. If not the main thing, though. Okay, the main thing to get it, but it's gonna be a series of events, these Black Swan events, to usher in it's in a piece of prophecy, which is Revelation 13, verse 16 through 18. Okay, because the Civil War breaks out, got all these what they call Esau demons, illegal immigrants, the same damn square.
He kind of too comfortable.
Yeah.
Man, he been right there for a minute.
Y'all the men of the Lord. Y'all the men of the Lord.
Right there for years.
He too close, man.
Square been like that yesterday too. Okay. Through these illegal, with Esau demons, these illegal immigrants coming over here, you're gonna have T attacks. Gotta watch the words carefully. T attacks on American soil. Okay. Well, now we don't know who's who right now. We have to electronically digital tag everybody right now. That's one way. Okay. The famine's gonna be another way. The pestilence gonna be another way. We can put this Quran underneath the skin to detect whether you have been infected with the pestilence or not. Matter of fact, the Pentagon was finna do that. I'm gonna do a video on that. The Pentagon was finna do that in 2021. I got the article on my phone right now. Okay? There's gonna be a series of events. But family's gonna be the game changer. The game changer. All right? No food, a man gonna lose. His fucking mind gonna turn into a fucking beast. All right? So what you're seeing going on in Haiti is soon to come to America. Okay?
That's right.
Real quick. The Lord say, short in these days, no flesh shall be saved. Lord willing, the Lord save us. Okay? Change our bodies from mortal to immortal. Facing the east, to a new meaning. Facing the east, according to Daniel 6:10 and Ezekiel 8:16, we want to give all infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakakadas.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the Lord's hopefully elect who continue to push his truth. Ababa ball.
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 Kwam Yashalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom to you brothers and sisters on the comment board. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.